Okay, you guys, this is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex, and I'm showing you some trades here so that you can see how easy it was to make money. I was out of town for a family funeral and was still able to get in and get some pips and let it ride. And then there's one trade, and I'll show you that one that made me some money last night. And I have a little tiny laptop that has my setup on it. So I'm in my main office right now, but I keep a little cheap laptop that I bought years ago from Best Buy for like $199. It was a Windows based. Don't get that Chromecast and all that kind of stuff or the blah, 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 because a lot of those don't allow you to download personal programs such as MetaTrader 4 and custom indicators. It blocks it. But I just got an Asus little cheap small computer, and it was Windows based. I was able to put my program on there, and last night I was so tired from the travels, but I woke up, went to work, and you learn that when you join. And I went to work and placed a trade on this one here. Matter of fact, let me just go to it now. You see this particular trade, it went down, came back when it did the retest. I don't always wait for the retest, but I happened to catch it at the retest, caught it right there. Perfect entry. And you can see structure. For those who are a little more advanced and know what that means, you can see the structure right here where it touched. Oh, and by the way, let me get this out the way for people also, because people don't even listen if you don't tell them this. Live account, okay? Live account. All right, now let's get back to it. So as you can see, these zones will come with your trading system and touch the top of the sell zone. Tested once, twice, 3, 4, 5, came back down, came back, retested again, 6, came back down, retested again, boom, 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 boom. So if you're going to keep showing me this, then I'll flash and take the money. And therefore, this is one of those trades I told you guys, and I did, by the way, in the group last week before I left out of town. I shot a video and personally posted it into the group and told you guys which pairs to keep your eyes out for, and this was one of them. I said, watch the AUD currency. Okay, and so I'm going to roll this one and hold it for quite a long time. You guys in the group should already know. But anyway, I digress. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, let me show you this, okay? Let's go here. Boom, look at that one right there. But let me show you guys where I caught it at. I didn't catch it off the 1 hour. I caught it off right there, off that 15. Kind of 15 or the 30, I forgot which one. But either way it goes, caught it a little bit late. But I am up 80 pips on this one, and let's take a look. Yep, that's a beautiful catch. See in the buy zone, okay, off my 4 hour, and the 15-minute entry, a little bit late, but nevertheless, that's 82 pips on a, what we say, hold on, let me make sure you guys see it, live account. But I didn't even get out of bed on this one. That's why I don't remember where I called it off the 30-minute or the 15. I think it was the 15, but either way it goes, I woke up, turned over, flipped my laptop on, saw that this trade matched the rules, and I took this trade, and now I'm waking up with 83 pips, okay? So again, you guys, this is just money just available for you guys to get, okay? Let me show you another one that I jumped in as well, all right? And that's this one, all right? And as you can see, 15-minute time frame, okay? And so therefore, I'm up 9 pips on it. It's just making down 10 pips. Okay, so I'll take every dollar they're willing to give a brother. But you can clearly see this entry right here. Okay, you can clearly see it matches the rules. And so that was one that I took. Here's another one that I'm in. Look at that bad boy. Right, pristine, crisp and clean with no caffeine. 73 pips on that one. And then here's the last one I'm in right now. All right, and so that one, I got to go to the 1 hour because I'm actually in a sell position, okay? And this is what some of you guys are doing. May I suggest to you that when you first get the trading system, if you're brand new, look at that. See where I got in here? It went down and retested. I got in right here, and sometimes you're going to miss it. I like catching them crisp and clean, but it's okay if you miss it. Sometimes they'll bring back that retest and bring it in, and you can smack it real good right there. Smack it real good. See, And boom, this is why you can't have these tight trailing stops and all that kind of stuff that some of you guys do. Just leave it alone. Let it ride for a little bit. And once it go down quite a bit, then you move your stop loss to break even or several pips. Because look what happened. All right, so I get in right here. Boom, caught it. Bam, got them right good. Here's structure, just for those who are a little more advanced and know what that means. So you can have confirmation. So you can see it retested this area. So when it dropped down, it came back up. I missed my initial arrow, but that's okay. I got in and boom, caught them right on the chin. Okay, see that? But watch what happens. Some of you guys immediately when you're in 10 pips or something, you start moving your stop loss to break even if you're trying to swing trade, meaning. And then what happens is this thing comes all the way down and look what they do next. Came right back and retested again. Boom, hit you in the chin. And now you were stopped out very early before the major drop here. So that's why you want to just stop doing that. If you're going to be a swing trader, meaning you're trading off 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, whatever, and you're going to hold the trade, okay, you can't be one of those people who's using 10 and 20 pip stop losses. You're going to keep getting tapped out before the nice moves happen. So I got in, boom, 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 boom. Well, what happened? The arrow told me already. See, it reduces my thinking time. So yes, I do understand structure and price action and all those things. I'm just showing that for the advanced traders. But realistically, all I have to do is wake up and take the arrow, okay? Because it followed the rules. We do have rules, so make sure that you're following the rules, okay? All right. So again, and here's off the 4 hour. See that? Now, look at how clean and early, because some people say, oh, well, you know, if you're a little more advanced, you say, I see it hitting structure right now. So don't you want to take your money? You know, I see the structure. See, boom, boom, boom. I see all that. Boom, 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 boom. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, I see the structure. I'm up 96 pips. But here's what you didn't see. I took this one, and I've been following it because I see that this is running off the 4 hour time frame with the 4 hour arrow. So I have protected profit. But I'm not in a rush to take everything. Why? Because look at this move here. Look at this move here. Boom, boom, boom. See, and it gets shorter moves when it's getting closer to reversal times. Major reversals, that's when it start getting choppy and sloppy. And even these little short moves gave some pretty good pips, you know. From there, that was 56 pips. No, 16 from there. But here's the deal. This is the stuff I'm looking for. When I know what I'm looking for and I've done my due diligence, what if you caught that one from here to here? That's 310 pips, okay? So these bigger moves are the ones I'm watching for. And based on my training, you'll get that was 70 pips there. But the ones I'm looking for are these, the ones where it just got beat up so bad and for so long. So for me, I know this one got beat up so bad and for so long, so it'll probably come back up to here next week and retest this structure, right? But look at my price where I got in. It's like you can't get in any better than that. You really can't. I mean, I got in at just such a beautiful price. You can't beat that, okay? So it'll probably come back up. And let me kind of shrink this bit. And again, if you're brand new, you don't have to know any of this. This is more for advanced traders. They like to talk about price action and structure a lot, you know, and, you know, make it sound real fancy and complicated. And so make you sound like you know what you're doing. And I don't have no problem with that. I really don't. I'm not trying to pick a fight. But what I am saying is that this is some of the problems, though, because people get so caught into sounding fancy until they miss the simple. Okay, it's just obvious stuff that's right in your face because you're so busy trying to prove structure and price action and this and that. And it's like, this is not a pissing contest. We're just here to make money. So that's why simplicity is so effective. So for those of you guys who've been struggling, okay, I've been telling you, I haven't shown anything different. I've been doing this for how long with this system? Since we introduced it, for a month, a year, months or years, I think. I brought it out maybe a year ago and still been doing the same videos week after week, saying the same thing. But anyway, with the 4 hour time frame, because I know that this one has been deeply overbought from the presidential election, the coronavirus and stuff like that, I am expecting a very massive move to the downside on this one. So, and I know if I close this trade out, I'm never going to be able to get back at this price again. So therefore, I'm okay with it pulling back, possibly touching an algorithmic trend line, and then continuing on down. So for an example, If it goes back down to structure where I think it will go, even which is down to here, this area here. Okay, and I know mine's is bigger than most professionals, so let me kind of clean this up and show you. But I'm just showing you new people the potential of what you have when you get this system. And make sure you come to class so I can teach you. Just because you have the trading system don't mean you know how to use it, okay? It's like buying anything you want to buy. Hey, make sure to come and get the instructions because I want to teach you how I'm doing it. All right, so I'm going to bring this down to here. Okay, if it comes anywhere in this area, let's just say it even comes to the top of this structure right there, okay? How many pips is that? That is 267 pips, okay, 267. What I did was I actually did have multiple positions. I closed out some of them already, locked in profit. I still have this one, but once it pulls back up, I'm expecting to retest on next week to this possible structure here. And once it does, I'm going to go in hard in the paint again, okay? And I'm going to add more positions because I'm expecting a big run to the bottom. Okay, so if I have like 3 or 4 positions and times 260 pips, let me see. Give me a second. Let me do this in front of you guys. So let's just say if it comes back to that structure, 260 pips times, let's say 3 positions, that'll be 780 pips on this one trade. So that's why I'm not in a rush to get out of it. Right now, I know it's going to be reversal time to pull back up time. So it's going to pull back up. And like I said, when it touches structure, I wait for the market to open next week. And around that time that I teach you guys in class to start looking for trades, I'll hop into that. Okay. All right. But anyway, I'm doing all this talking. Either way it goes, for new people, you see, you don't need all this. You don't need this structure. Look, what did it say to do? Let me give you out of this. Why would you have gotten into this trade? Because the arrow popped in on the 4 hour. If you want to hold a trade for a long time, as you can see, even those shorter trades on the 4 hour time frame could give you great profits. Okay, 78 pips right there. You can even target 50 pips per arrow. Okay, 118, but this one gave you a total of 300 pips right there. Okay, and this one, if you wanted to go here, that was 47, 51 pips right there. See, you can just take the arrows off of this and go and get you 50 pips per trade. Okay, this one would have gave you 178 pips. So put it on the 4 hour or go down to the 1 hour when you first start just to get used to it. Okay, and then you can go for 25 pips if you want off of here every time you get an arrow. And your losses are so small, and you'll learn when to take the trade. So a lot of these you wouldn't have taken. Some of these you would have, and you'll know exactly when to take them because that's the whole point. You'll know when to take trades and when to ignore them. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. So enjoy your weekend. This is just easy money. But like I said, this particular trade right here, that was just giveaway. Okay. That was just show me the money, give away money. Okay. And I took that one without even getting out of bed. It wasn't even necessary to get out of bed for this one. Okay. And this one as well. Wasn't even necessary. Just waiting, just patient, waiting. Arrow said to get in. Okay. Get his. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So I'll just wait. I'm waiting on that one. Didn't even have to get out of bed. How about that? All right, you guys. Have a great weekend.